In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make a profitable and successful business on Bloxburg. Generally speaking, I don't like roleplays on Bloxburg, I guess how they've been defined for so many years, but I do like commercial roleplays, which could be like roleplaying in an airport, a school, museum, movie theater, or something like that. If you know me and you maybe watch my roleplay review series, which is in the eye in the corner, then you probably know that I'm really into Bloxburg companies and like commercial builds and structures and things of that nature. So I think I'm more than qualified to talk about this. Now on to step 1. Before you do anything, and I mean anything involving your company, you gotta finish the build. I promise you this will help you in the long run. Don't even make the company name. Finish this build before you do anything. So many people will try to start a Bloxburg company and they'll make a whole Twitter account for it, they'll make a website, all this stuff, all before they even finish the build, and then they don't even end up finishing the build, and all that stuff and time goes to waste. Please finish the build first. Alright, I'm here at 5th and Broadway, which is a mixed-use development that I built, and I'm going to give you some tips for actually building your company. The first thing that I'll say is try, if you can or have the software to make your own decals and make your own logos and stuff for your company. For example, this Ray-Ban store in the back here, I went on paint.net and I just deleted the background so I could have a transparent image for the Ray-Ban logo, and it makes it just look more realistic and like it's like, you know, we're actually at a Ray-Ban store. A better example of this is on the second floor of the build where I put this Nashville sign, and it looks pretty much just like this in real life, but I made this on paint.net and even had it going slightly over the bricks to make it more realistic. But it's small things like those that'll make people both want to work and come to your company. And then similarly, I guess this applies to not just companies, but any Bloxburg build, they'll always just look better with details. Make sure to try and add as many details as possible, because again, people will be more inclined to actually come and work at or, you know, utilize your company or service or whatever in any way if your build is more detailed and looks just more appealing generally. The last step I have to actually physically build your like company or your business is to use real life reference photos, because it makes it much easier to like compare and contrast. It also shows you like all the different details that you could be adding that you may be missing out on if you weren't using real life reference photos. The build that I'm referencing here is pretty much an exact replica of 5th and Broadway, which is a block in Nashville, which is a city in the United States, like in real life. So it's pretty accurate. And having the actual reference photos allowed me to add much more detail than I probably otherwise would have. There's lots of logistics to both making and running a Bloxburg company, but here are some of the most important ones. I think it's pretty important to be at least a little professional, especially if you're going to be running like a social media account to associate with your business. I think it's important for that to look professional and like well made, so people take you more seriously and actually like view your business as a real business, if that makes sense. Training your employees is probably one of the most, if not the most important thing in terms of running a business. Now, no one's gonna love or value your company as much as you do as the business owner, but it's important that you at least instill some sort of value into your employees so that they can go project that onto the customers that they're serving, because these are the people that are going to be face to face with your customers while you're like, you know, running the scenes behind it. Your employees should know what to do, how to do it, and when to do it down to the T. If you need to make a handbook or a manual for your company, then go ahead and do that. But I think it's really important to have well-trained employees in order for your company to run well. Now, you may not have the resources for this, but if you do, I think it's increasingly important, especially as your business grows, to start using VC with your employees. If you have like Discord, you could do it there. But I think it's really important to be able to communicate with people through like not just text. Like if you're talking to people just like saying hi in chat, I feel like running a business while only using chat and not being able to just freely talk to your employees is kind of like, I guess, holding you back in a way. It's possible to run a business without using VC, but I think it's much easier if you do. So if you have the resources to use voice chat, then that's definitely something that I think you should invest in. If that means you need to make a new Discord server for your company, then go ahead and do that. I think that would be very beneficial to you. But yeah, I rarely see companies that are successful that don't use voice chat in some way or fashion. Onto the topic of being profitable and actually making money, I would say that one thing that's people like skip out on a lot is not pricing their items properly. So this is my Ray-Ban store, but people would probably sell these sunglasses for like what, 20 to like 100 Bloxburg cash or dollars, whatever, using this machine. I personally would sell them for like $2,000 or $3,000. First of all, I think people would pay for them. I would pay for them at least. Like if I'm in a role play, $2,000 or $3,000 is not that much. And I think people like really undervalue themselves in terms of like how much they sell their stuff for when they are participating in role plays and stuff. On one of the top floors, I have apartments and like condos and stuff, and I think I would sell these probably for like 20,000-30,000 Bloxburg cash, and you could really rack up a lot of money if you continue to sell these apartments or condos or whatever you may be selling for your business. I know some people bring up the topic of the donation limit, which I think stops at like 50K, but I'm pretty sure you can just use little gift cards or like gift bags and put money in in those so the customers don't have to pay you directly and you can just collect the money later. Either that or they can just pay the other workers at your business. Your company is not going to be anything without any customers, so advertising and marketing become one of the most important things to do focus on for your company. One of the best ways to do this is finding a Bloxburg Discord server that focuses on like roleplay or is another business and using their business advertisements channel to advertise your business. So here are all these different links for different companies that operate in Bloxburg, and this is a great way to advertise. I think Bloxburg's like official Discord server also has one. If I check it out here, I think they have like a looking for players thing. You can put in your business advertisement right here. You can get customers or you could get like employees through this way. Just generally asking around in Discord servers is a good way to get employees, but you can also do this on other social media platforms like Twitter. Making TikToks is also a great way to get customers and employees, more so customers. I know there's a lot of role players and like younger kids on TikTok, so that's a great way to advertise as well. I would say TikTok is probably the best social media for this because they have a good algorithm that allows like smaller creators like ourselves to get more like viewers and people to see, you know, the advertisement for the company. So I just think it's you get more reach with TikTok. That's why I would choose that over any other social media platform to work on first. A lot of people will also invite influencers to come to their openings or like grand opening or whatever, and then they get more exposure through that. So that's also another way that you can advertise your company. Still on the topic of marketing is making a website for your business. So this is CT Hotels and Resorts. I'll leave their link in the description down below if you want to check them out. But this is their website. They've got all these pictures, shopping, dining, entertainment, and it pretty much just explains what their company is. It's got pictures within the actual Bloxburg build, so you can get a feel or a taste for what it would be like to actually experience the property or go to the hotel. They've got like different sections of the website you can actually click through. Theirs is actually really realistic, so I think this is a pretty high bar. But if you do want to make a website, you can use I think Google Sites. I don't know what they use to make this, but Google Sites I know or I've heard is like a pretty easy site making platform. So if you want to use that, you can make your own Bloxburg business website. If you made it this far into the video, the chances that you are a business owner yourself is probably pretty high. If you want to meet other business owners like yourself, be sure to join my Bloxburg neighborhood at code Cyder_TV. On top of that, if you want me to check out your business, make sure to join my Discord server in the description down below, and you can post pictures of your business and maybe I'll check it out. For more videos like these, be sure to check out my roleplay review series and subscribe for future content. But with that, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And with that, I will see you all in the next one.